Hello, welcome to Plot the Plates. Today I'm going to do a quick plot update. Haven't done a video for a while, so let's get on with it. Just going to make a start with the carrot bin. It's just down there. I got the leaves of the carrots. We've been growing them in these blue barrels, and we've actually had quite a few out of here already, and there was another barrel next door. And they've done really well this year, so I can just get a couple out. I've been using Sean's trick with parsnips. You know, push it down and it comes out nice and easy. There's one. Of course, I'm sort of fiddling around to see which are the bigger ones, but here's a smaller one, but it's suitable for the pot. I'll just get one more. There you go, there's a medium sized one. They've been really nice though. I think now we'll move on to the garlic, which is recently planted. I'll pick those up later. This is some of the garlic I planted. I got a bit of wire over because the birds were trying to peck the tops off them last year, so got this wire over there just to protect them a bit. When did I put those? I probably put those in a month ago, and they shot up quick, but with the cold snap we've had, it's checked them back a bit, which is quite a good thing. They're from a supermarket, and they're called Spring White. No idea what the proper variety is. I'll just come down a bit lower and show them at an angle. There you go, that's probably a better view. Put my hand down there so you can see what sort of size they are. So I suppose they're about 6 inches high up to the top there. Got a few weeds. I've also put some in this barrel. I don't think they're up yet. And I did them the other day. Can't see anything. Again, half blue barrels now. This is another blue barrel. You might be able to see some in there if I can point them out. There's one just there coming up. Oh no, it isn't. It's a seed. There's one coming up over here, just there. I think there's a few more, but not readily visible at the moment. There's quite a few weeds need pulling out. Not too worried about that. Right, we'll go from the garlic bins and we'll walk on down. Not much happening on the plot like most people's at the moment. Sort of my winter's here. All the beans are down. We got a few leeks over there. We've already dug up a few. I'm not sure what these are supposed to be. And we've pulled some sprouts up. And then we're coming on to the raised bed trial that we did last year under this black plastic. Plus the one over there. This one. These were quite successful. This one we've actually topped up with 3 or 4 inches of manure and compost, and we put the black plastic over it throughout the winter. This one over here we've still got to do. He's underneath this net here. I'm not sure if I can be able to show you. I'll try and lift it up. There you go. Can you see down under there? We haven't done this one yet, so he's got to have a layer of compost and manure, and then we'll put the black plastic over and put him away for the winter. Hang on, I'll turn around and do the grapes a minute. These grapes here, the ones in the pots, they were the ones I did last year, and they've come on alright. Mostly Boss Scoop Glory, apart from this one, which is a Lakemont seedless down here. And we got a few A few parsnips in a row along there. Like you see, not very much. All pretty bare really. These grapes are this year's cuttings. I just dug a little trench, put some grit in it, and poked them all in and left them. And I think 99% of them have all come up. Moving on now over to the new raised beds we're doing. One we've completed over there. Covered it up with some black plastic. This one here, we started. And as you all know, it rained. And it rained. So we never really got around to finishing this, but we're hoping to do it pretty shortly. Hopefully before Christmas. Just see, I don't know if you can see under here at all. If I just move that side a bit. There you go. This one's all done. He's had all manure, compost in it, all ready to go. It's settled down a bit since we last done it. Right, we're moving to the tunnel now. Here's the tunnel. Yeah, we got a few brassicas and lettuce. See, we got some lettuce there. I think my battery's going. I'm just going to sort that out in a minute. Well, I'm back. I put the spare battery in, but he was going a bit flat as well. This is where one of these come in, a power bank. So I've got that plugged into my camera now. Trouble is the weather's really cold, so it's not very good for batteries. Anyway, where was I? Oh yeah, we got some lettuce in here, dotted around. We got some cabbage coming up all the way down there. More lettuce over there. What we've been doing is just taking a few leaves off of the various plants. You can see there, we've taken a few off there. Also been doing that on the lettuce. Let's move over the other side. Over here. We got some more lettuce down the side there on the left hand side. Here we got some pak choy. Some pak choy there. What's he called? Green Revolution. And we got some more cabbage here. What's these called? These are spring arrow. So they're spring cabbage really. But we're hoping to have a couple of these for Christmas. So they're hurting up. So we might be having a couple of them Christmas Day. And then next on we got some cauliflowers. Plus another sprinkling of lettuce. These are old cauliflowers. Moving up here. Grew all these from seed. Didn't grow the patch of the first patch way down there from seed, but we got some up there as well, which we did. There's nothing coming on these yet. Not really expecting it. These are some patchouli that we did grow from seed. They've got a few little holes bitten out of them, but never mind. Doesn't really matter. Just a look at the centre bed from this angle. Oh, yeah, they're starting to art up, but not too much yet. There's the bay Carol rescued. It's actually starting to look quite good now. We've got a new grape coming up here. There's a grape that I planted. He's going to be cut right back somewhere down around there, about pencil thickness, pretty shortly. And I'm hoping to train him along these wires here, and hopefully up on that next wire. Don't know if you can see that. There's another wire right there. Now on to my grape. This was Boss Scoop Glory as well. It's actually an outside grape, but I've been growing it inside. Now most of this is going to come out this year. I'm going to take all this out, all this stem elm here, completely out, and I'm just going to have 2 cane pruned going along a couple of wires this way. There's one up there, and I think there's one down there. So I'm going to have one at the top there, one on a wire up here, cane pruned, and one on a wire down here, cane pruned. So I've got to select a couple of these canes that are here. This is the main trunk of the grate, down through there. Like I said, this bit here, going down, I'm going to chop that right out. And then from this part there where you see those bits coming out, those are the canes, I'm going to select a few canes from that area for the cane prune, and then all the rest will be coming out. These are the blueberry cuttings. I'll just show you them in a minute, but some of them aren't looking too great. But we'll have a look. This one's not looking too bad. Looks like there's possibility of a couple, maybe 3 or 4, but we'll have to wait and see. Let's just have a look at the other ones. I'm not sure what this one's like. I'll put the plastic bag back after I finish, I think. It's a bit hard one-handed. See, that one's not looking too good. Down there. I'm still going to leave them. There's one green one there, he might come back. Like I said, I'm still going to leave them. At least until next March, April. There's another one over here. And a bit of a mixed bag over here as well. Some are looking okay. But like I said, I'm going to leave them all anyway. Till March, April. I might actually try a few in the spring, a few cuttings in the spring, but we'll see. This is some sweet peas that we started, at least a month or more ago. They're coming along quite nicely. Remember I did cuttings of them? I might have a go at that again, because somebody's made a comment on one of my posts, my videos, that they've tried the cutting process with great success. Well, I did have success, but I neglected them last time. But I'm having her a go this time and give them a bit more attention. I don't think there's much more to show you really, but we're just going to have a look at the worms. I was given this wormery. It's the proper, ones you can buy. I got to say though, it's a lot harder to manage than the ones I've been doing just in the garden recycle bin, etc. I'll just have a look inside though. I've put this tin over the top just to keep the rain off, make the rain fall well away from it. They do tend to get quite wet. This is the lid. Oh, there's not many worms on there. There's a few there. Not too many there. So that looks pretty good. And then hopefully you can see some worms there. I'll zoom in a bit. There's a few. These tops are what I used for marking where I fed the previous time. I'll have a quick little dig, see what we can see. There you go, there's some worms down there. It's still a bit damp. I think there's quite a lot of springtails as well. Anyway, I'm gradually migrating them out of here and putting them in a bin I got in the tunnel. Right, we're going to take a look at another one now. The one I made, the blue barrel one. Well, this is the blue barrel one. I put a bit of plastic over the top, just same as that for that plate to keep the rain off. Sometimes I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this one-handed. We'll see. So, take the lid off of that. Let's have a quick look at the lid. Not too many worms. Pretty clean, really. And it has been cold, so I don't know why they want to be up there. And what I'm doing here, I'm doing a vertical, what's it called? Well, I'm trying to get the worms to come up into this tray, and then I'm moving them from this tray into the one in the polytunnel. I'll show you that one in a minute, because I forgot to show you that one. So this was a new bit I made up the other day, so I don't know if there's any worms in here, but let's have a look. Not really, not yet. Maybe it's too cold for them. But there's a bit of food, a bit of horse manure in there. None there really yet. I reckon that might be the cold. Let's have a look at the main bin now. This is done really well though. There's a lot of springtails, loads of them. Look. I'm going to have to get some cardboard into this. Still some food there. I don't know if they've gone in the tray below, maybe. Oh, there's quite a few worms down here. I'll wrap that back up. I'll put the lid back on when I put the camera down, because I got mucky hands now. There's no water up here, it's all turned off for the winter. Well, that was the quick plot update. Well, I hope it's going to be quick. I haven't edited it yet. As you see, there's not a lot going on really. Most allotments are like that this time of year. The rain is now stopped. It's actually quite a lot of blue sky out there, and really cold though. And oh, I don't know if I can see the temperature. So I think it says it's 6 out, but it has been really cold. Not too bad in the tunnel here. It says it's like 14 degrees, so it's quite a difference. So it's goodbye from me. See you again soon. Happy growing. Bye.